Hello, I'm Helen Hansen, a kinesiologist and holistic psychology practitioner. In my previous video, I shared with you my story of a struggle and success through fibromyalgia, of which there were many symptoms, including anxiety, chronic fatigue syndrome, chronic muscle pain, insomnia, to name but a few. Now, no matter what journey you're on, whether you are transforming yourself on an emotional level, going through some physical disturbances of which you're wanting to bring balance, or if there are mental issues that you're dealing with, my hope is that through these videos you will be able to find some information, idea, process, technique that will be able to assist you on your journey of transformation and self-healing. And I would love to know from you as well what is working and what you found useful. So please feel free to email me at any time, helen@helenhansen.co. Now, in my previous video, if you haven't watched that, you can find it under the name Releasing Emotions and Physical Pain That Destruct Your Life. In there, I talked about my story of fibromyalgia and how for many years I had slowly been accumulating this pain until the point that I was bedridden and I felt like I couldn't do anything. I actually couldn't do anything. I had stopped work completely. I wasn't even able to be a functional mother. And it got to the point that one day my 5-year-old son came to me, and with his beautiful big blue eyes looked at me while I'm lying in bed and the duvet is just almost nearly covering my eyes. He's whispering because I can't have voices that are too loud, and he knows that. And he says to me, "Mommy, when are you going to die? Not are you going to die, but when are you going to die?" And that just felt like my heart was being wrenched out. And that for me was the turning point. And that is what I described as my will. That gave me the will to every day take a breath and say, I know that I need to succeed. I know that I need to succeed through the struggle of my journey of fibromyalgia at the time. So my reason that gave me that willpower every day to continue forward was I wanted to see my little boy go through school. And lying in bed under the covers, I began to doubt. And I also began to ask his question at one point. Am I actually going to see him go through primary school, high school, see him become a man and have his own family one day? All these things that I really desired. And when I found that will, that purpose, that deep reason, no matter how difficult it was for me, I was able to work through my process of transformation each day. It didn't make it smooth sailing, but it kept me consistent and persistent. So if you do not have something that keeps you driving every day to overcome whatever it is you need to overcome, then you need to find your will. Because when you find your will, it is going to allow you, it's going to drive you, it's going to propel you forward, so that you're not going to halfway through your journey or a day or even a few hours into it suddenly say, no, maybe not, maybe next time, maybe tomorrow, maybe something else, maybe I'll try something else next week. I'll first rest and see what comes up. You can look at the word will as an acronym for what I love long term. In other words, not something that you're eager about today, but tomorrow morning when you wake up, or next week or next month, it's not going to do it for you anymore. You've got to know that this is going to be something long term. When I say long term, it doesn't necessarily have to be your whole life, although it might. We obviously change through time, and so our purpose changes, just like the trees and the plants change their outer appearance as the seasons change. So does our will and our purpose. But there is a will that will last for a good period of time, for months, if not years, that is going to be able to drive you through your transformation. What I love long term. So what is it that you love long term? And if you're struggling to get an answer to this, you could look at the voids in your life, something that is missing. Go back to previous feelings of love, of joy, of enthusiasm, inspiration. And those moments that you can remember with expression and easily, those feelings are the ones that you want to hold on to reignite yourself every day. And you can connect those with the void in your life. So you might be wanting somebody special in your life, and you go back in time to a deep, beautiful feeling of love. It may not necessarily be with a previous partner. It could be with a child. Imagining and going back to the time when your child was a baby and you felt that unconditional love, just to bring that unconditional love, that feeling sweeping through you again, while focusing on the new love that you desire for yourself in your life as a partner. And of course, in my situation, I had my little boy coming into me every day to remind me of my will. But if you don't have that, it will help you to create a visual of some sorts that's going to have meaning for you. But it could be a picture that you find that you cut out and put next to your bedside, and that will become a wonderful, powerful, energetic ball of your willpower, that when you need to, you can return to that image, you conjure up that feeling, and the two together are just going to assist you to be consistent and to keep moving and to keep flowing and keep growing day by day by day in the direction that you desire. Now, in the next video, I'm going to share with you a guided visualization which will assist you with taking your intentions to the next step. It's really beautiful, it's really powerful, and once you've done it once with a guide, you will be able to then continue doing it on your own without me. So it's a very powerful tool that you'll be able to use for the rest of your life. So look out for that in the next video coming up shortly. I'm now offering for a limited time holistic psychology sessions on Skype, the first session for free. So contact me, Helen, at helenhansen.co. Let me know what you would like to address and when you would like to connect with me on Skype, and we can set up your first appointment absolutely free. I look forward to facilitating and guiding you in a style and a manner that will be able to assist you in the process that you desire. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.